Good morning, Nigeria. Today is the hunger day. We all promised you that we are going to be on the street of Abuja. And hunger has brought me out. I don't have money to buy fuel. I don't have money to buy whatever. There's total bad government. And I think I'm encouraging each and every one of us that the government has used propaganda, fake news to tell you that the protests have cancelled. Look at us on the street. The protests are not cancelled. We are on the street. It's 10 days. And if our demand is not being made, we will remain on the street till our demand is being made. Hunger has brought me out. Insecurity has brought me out. Poor housing has brought me out. A lot of things that
Abuja protesters has gathered in MKO Abiola Stadium as promised to exercise their civil rights as Nigerians. They gather in unity as they sing in solidarity, holding their banners high. They started with a short prayer and reminding the people that they are here not to cause mayhem, but to remind the government of the promises made to them because of the inflation of goods and services and the high hunger rates in the land.
We are not here to harm anybody or to cause any mayhem or cause any disorder in this country. May God help us all in Nigeria. May God bless our armed forces. Amen.
solidarity,
Solidarity forever.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for rights.
Let's maintain order. Fellow Nigerians, I say congratulations to you. Yes! Because even if you die today, you die a death.
Shina Peller is a Nigerian entrepreneur, a politician, an industrialist, and a member of the 9th National Assembly. He is the chairman and CEO of Aquila Groups of companies and the popular club we know, QLux. He holds both chieftaincy titles as Oyedoro of Yoruba land and the Akirogun of Epe land, Lagos, Nigeria. Honorable Shina Peller assumed office on the 10th of June 2019 as a member of National Legislative Assembly, and ever since he has been the voice of the faceless. He didn't stop then. Why should he stop now? Although he had this to say about the protests happening on the 1st of August 2024.
Hello everyone, my name is Honorable Shina Peller. I am the Ayedere of Yoruba land. As a distinguished leader, a successful entrepreneur, and a dedicated public servant, I'm making this video to address the nationwide protest that is scheduled to come up on the 1st of August 2024. Our country, Nigeria, is at a critical juncture where we need to take action. Firstly, from my interactions with the people, especially those at the grassroots, I can testify that there is hunger in our land. People are hungry. And you agree with me that an hungry man is an angry man. I believe peaceful protests are tools in democracy that people will use to lend their voices and grievances and also hold our leaders accountable. But we need to heal from the mistakes of the past. We cannot say, because we have made mistakes in the past, that we will cut the head off to solve the problem of headache. We cannot infringe on the basic fundamental rights of the people because they demand some actions from the government. Going back to 2020, before NSAS, I was a member of the House of Reps and I was in the ruling party. I called the attention of both the people and the government a week before the 20th of October to the sabotage and some imposters trying to hijack the protest. But the government, as the National Assembly, did not even listen to me. I was shut down.
So you need to allow me to speak here. I will not allow you to speak. I will not allow you to speak.
Also, at the street where I was talking to the people, I held the motion in my hands for them to realize that we can only engage the government through law, which can happen either in the court or the National Assembly. And that the National Assembly required just the mover of the motion and the seconder of the motion. But yet, the people too did not answer, because they see me as someone that is already part of the government. But today, as God has have it, I am not in the ruling party, and also I am not in government. So I believe I must rise up to this challenge to tell people that we cannot afford to have the breakdown of law and order. In 2020, the whole world was affected by a pandemic, and yet we were far behind from recovering because we slowed ourselves down. And while everybody was trying to recover from this, you have other countries that are investing in mechanized farming equipment so that their farmers can go to the farm and bridge the gap of the time that was lost when they were shut down. But in Nigeria, we have burnt buses, burnt police stations. I believe that a smart person doesn't make the same mistake twice. And this is the reason I'm calling on the youth of this nation, for them to realize that for us to build peace in our nation, then it lies on the shoulders of the youth. Yes, everybody makes mistakes, but we can use the peaceful protest to call the attention of our leaders and call them to order, or suggest solutions, to our problems. So, having said this, the government must realize that they have to keep listening ears for the people. We are in democracy, so it's the people's government. So if the people are hungry and they need to lend their voices and grievances, it is the responsibility of the government to listen. And this is the reason I always talk about the National Orientation Agency, and the agency that is charged to bridge the gap between the government and the people, and has offices in all the 774 local governments. Also, the people must understand that the country is already in crisis. There's only an enemy of this country that will be thinking of destruction or sabotage or hijacking the protest to turn to violence. I see the first level of leadership as the ability to take responsibility, which I see in our President Tinubu. That is always taking charge and letting you know that it's work in progress. There was a time in this country when you will not hear a word from the president no matter what is going on. So outside the corridor of power, the Lead Generation, for example, is an organization that I founded just to develop the interests of young people in Nigeria, for them to take active responsibility to build their immediate environment. During this active citizenship, we let them realize the importance of peaceful protest when the government is not doing what is right, or when they need to lend their grievances. We let them realize how they can recall National Assembly members through coalition of signatures. So today, I cannot say no to peaceful protest as a leader. I just believe that our people must understand that the protest must be constructive and not destructive. I traveled to the northern states with the idea of peace talk, basically because we must sympathize with our neighbors that were affected by issues of banditry. Every tool that is designed to protect the common man should not be taken from them. So I use this opportunity to appeal to the government to please listen to the people and create an enabling environment for them to have a peaceful protest. My people, our government, we have so much hope in our land. It is a land that is blessed with so much resources, both human capital resources and natural resources. And I know that one day these resources will translate to results. So I urge everybody that will be going out to protest to please do this in a peaceful manner and say no to violence. Thank you.
I remain your reporter, Dennis Onyema. Stay tuned for more stories.